really a class issue. This is not about Scott Brown or Mark the Coakley God. This is about rich versus poor.
We need to use the government to help people, and not just businesses, because the businesses aren't doing anything to help the people. They're not going to do anything to help the people. They're just going to take the money, they're going to pay it off in bonuses and things like that. So if the government's going to get involved, it should be helping create jobs. It should be helping people who are facing foreclosure in their house, and not giving money to the banks who then don't do anything about those things in the first place.
So at a minimum, we've got to start over again, and we've got to do the #1 thing in this country has to be job creation, particularly for blue-collar people. There was a big story in the Globe the other day, if you didn't miss it, that this recession has had an overwhelming impact on construction workers and manufacturing workers and blue-collar workers, and that's wrong. And these people in their absolute greed and their gilded lifestyles and they're living behind the gated communities, enough is enough.
The person didn't tell me my house was in foreclosure, so they came out city life to me. Work, I raised 2 children by myself, you know, so I had to work 2 jobs. So it's really important that I come to these things to help out other people, you know, spread the word.
There are so many people that's one paycheck away from homelessness, one paycheck away from being hungry. We have all these CEOs that sit up on their big bonuses when that money should be reaching the community. Where the stimulus money should come down the main street. Where there should not only be jobs, that there should be training. Because you give the money and it only lasts for a minute, but once the money is gone, people still have to eat. They still have to feed themselves. I'm an unemployed construction worker. When the big dig was going to work, it was good. Now the big dig is gone. Now they got people that's hungry, people that's out here starving, that's going to homeless shelters, that's going to the food lines.
And there needs to be something on the other end, and just kind of the piecemeal approach of just trying to go talk to this employer or that employer and beg for jobs just isn't going to make the kind of change. It isn't going to provide the kinds of jobs that people really need. And so I think this jobs bill represents some kind of hope of taking a really large scale and really taking a national approach to this problem rather than just a piecemeal approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on private property. I understand your need to make your point. I would ask that you make your point.
$7 billion. That was the bonuses for the Goldman Sachs people. That's their bonuses. You know, that's ridiculous. So we decided we're going to cancel that check and create 500,000 new jobs for American people. We like that? Because you know why they got those $16.7 billion?
Why?
Because we American taxpayers fronted the money to them. And you know what? We fronted the money to them. We want the money back. That's why we got the buckets. That's why we got the canceled check.
These buildings keep on getting bigger and bigger and our voices are small.
Before it came down in Massachusetts, the numbers came out. More people lost jobs in December. Our unemployment rate went up to 9.4%.
And we got our buckets that need to be filled up with jobs.
We got to get the corporate world out of America. America's for the people, not the corporation.
Yeah.
So I'm here today just to ask for some of that money to come back to us, those who planted the seeds.
What do we tell Goldman Sachs?
Give us that money back.
What do we tell Goldman
Get the
Sachs?
taxpayers that money back. There are actions like this happening all over the country because there's a national coalition of community groups and unions working on this. So we have brothers and sisters doing this all over the country.